coast, and after a weekend of protests in Newport over offensive social media posts by Mayor Dean Sawyer, we learn now that Sawyer has resigned.
Our Brendan Thompson following the developing news, speaking with other city leaders about this too.
Whether it's fellow councilors or people who live in Newport, they are shocked by these posts. Lincoln County Sheriff Curtis Lander says they are racially insensitive, bigoted, and culturally inappropriate.
He can't lead at this point any longer.
Sawyer's resignation comes after over 100 people protested this weekend over his posts colleagues have called racist and bigoted. Nearly every city councilor was there.
Just a mindset, just of anyone to post that is just not someone who we wanted in leadership here.
The posts, unveiled by OPB from a private Facebook group of law enforcement officers, attacked trans people as well.
I had some suspicions as a queer person, how he felt about queer people.
In his resignation letter, Sawyer says he takes full responsibility and, quote, "It was wrong for me to belittle people with experiences different than my own. I understand that many of you are upset, angry, and confused by my actions. You have every right to be," end quote. Sawyer said the posts do not reflect his values.
I want to believe that, but most people show their true colors behind closed doors and not in the public eye. So I feel like it's like the exact opposite of what we're taught to instinctively believe, right? Well, then why'd you do it for years?
Part of Hall and Redwine's surprise comes from the fact they say the people Sawyer worked with were the people his posts degraded.
He does seem to surround himself with allies and people, of the community, especially in the council and everything. And it was a little deceptive, I guess.
I think he has some work to do to really understand what harm has come from his posts. And people that I know that he likes, who identify in some of these more historically marginalized groups, how it has hurt them.
Hall says with the work Sawyer has done for the city of Newport, he will always be a part of it. The Newport City Council will decide who will fill the rest of Sawyer's term during its meeting next week on July 17th. That person will fill the seat until the November 2024 election. Reporting in Newport, Brandon Thompson, Point 6 News.